Hello guys, welcome to Tech Solution. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to legitimately register for the Ministry of Interior. They have just announced and opened their recruitment portal into the Nigerian Immigration Service, the Nigerian Civil Defense, Nigerian Fire Service, and the Nigerian Correctional Service Centers. So all of these ministries have been opened for application, and then I'm also going to show you the right way to apply for this employment. Don't fall into the hands of scammers. Many guys out there will be flooding the internet with fake links, malicious links that can steal your personal information. So stick with me in this video. I'm going to show you the authentic and the original link as published by the Ministry of Interior, and I'm also going to show you how to register and apply for these jobs. One of the issues that people are having is that the website that have been published on the internet is not opening. It's given some security issues and cannot load. In this video, I'm also going to show you how you can bypass that, how you can be able to open the website and then register successfully. So stick around and I'm going to show you how to register for this employment. Now, another information you need to know is that this announcement was just made 2 days ago, and there will be massive rush, meaning that the site will run slowly in the coming days. Also, you need to take note of other information as published in their site in terms of the eligibility for the application. The ministry encouraged qualified and interested applicants to submit their applications through the official portal. And the official portal, as advertised by the Ministry of Interior, is recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng. Please look at any link that will be flooding the internet from now. Confirm that this is exactly the URL. Alright? Otherwise, you can fall a victim of giving out your personal information through malicious sites. So confirm the site. It must begin with recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng. The eligibility is only for the Nigerian citizens. So you must be a Nigerian citizen by birth. Also, the age that is allowed is 18 to 35 years, meaning that you must be 18 to 35 years before you are eligible to apply for this application. And also the minimum height is 1.65 meters for males, 1.60 meters for female. Also, you must be physically and mentally fit and should not have any criminal records. All right, let's jump into how you can actually do the application proper. So like I said, the URL for this recruitment is recruitment.cdc. all right, recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng. This is the official website. All right, so you press enter and allow it to load. Now, some of the issues that most of you will be having is that this website, like I said before, there is a lot of rush on this website, so it's going to be loading very slowly. Some others might experience this kind of issue where it is telling you that recruitment.cdc.fib.gov.ng took longer time to respond. All right. Also, you might have an error message telling you that the site is not secured. So these are some of the technical issues that are happening now that the site is open. The browser that worked for me is Mozilla Firefox. Okay, so you can see the website has successfully loaded on Mozilla Firefox browser. So let's look at the instructions that you need to follow. 1. Please read all instructions carefully before proceeding with your application. Your national identification number, name, and phone number will serve as your unique application ID. No payment is required to submit this application. All right. How do you complete your application? Ensure you have a valid national identification number. Gather all required documents. Fill in all required fields accurately. Review your information before submission. Submit before the deadline. August 4th, 2025 is the deadline. So make sure you finish your application before this. Then the required document is your name slip, your indigent letter, your certificate, birth certificate. So everybody applying for this employment must have a name slip. Your indigent letter is your local government identification letter, which you must get from your local government, or yes, from your local government. And then all your certificates, SSCE holders, BSc holders, and as the case may be, and then your birth certificate. These are the required documents. Then talking about the eligibility, this eligibility covers Nigerian citizen by birth, age 18 to 35 years, minimum height 1.65 for males, 1.60 for females. You must be physically and mentally fit, no criminal record. So after you have read all of this, you go ahead and proceed with application. Okay, so the next step is your selection. This is very, very important. This is where you select the agency that you are applying for, whether you are applying for Nigerian Civil Defense, you are applying for Nigerian Correctional Service, or you are applying for Federal Fire Service, or you are applying for Nigerian Immigration Service, or you are applying for Nigeria Defense Correctional Fire and Immigration Service Boards. So these are the 5 agencies that you can, apply. All right. Then you select your qualification. All right. SSCE, you need 4 credit and below. Then for SSCE, you also need 5 credit and below, trade test 2. Then you have ND and NCE, RON and ROM nursing, BSc and HND. So select the one that best describe you there. Okay, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Okay, Compass 08, qualification BSc. This is your position, confirm, and then you select your position. So after that, you go to proceed to identification. So identification is where you are going to fill in your personal information, your surname, your first name, your address, and all the information that will be required. Okay, so this is where you now put your national identification number. This is where you put your phone number, and then you continue. All right, so I'll put my national ID number. And then you put your phone number. Q Y 32 U 9. All right, so this is where you now fill in your personal information. Fill in your first name, last name, date of birth, date of origin, email, all of that. Then here you upload your recent photo. Here you upload your age identification, which you have your birth certificate or declaration of age. Here you enter your state of origin. All right, the document you got from your local government. Here you click upload, and then upload your national name, and then you save. All right, so once you finish this, you'll be able to complete the application, and then wait for names to be shortlisted on the portal. Note that the URL is very important: recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng. Look out for it, and then make sure you are safe on the internet, because if you are not on the right portal, your information might be stolen by hackers. I know they will be out there now. There will be a lot of links, there will be a lot of URL, bit.ly this and that, and if you don't guide yourself, you enter into the wrong. And note that these links they are going to clone exactly this portal the way it is. And if you don't look careful at this area where you have the URL recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng, you might be giving your information, your name, and all this personal information to unknown people, to hackers out there who want to steal your information. So this is very, very important. Look out for this in any URL that you get online, and make sure you stay safe online. Thank you. Until I see you next time. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to my channel, like and share to your friends. See you in my next video. Thank you.